What's up, everybody? Welcome to Redbull Ring. We are going to be doing 5 laps. This is just in the open lobby for the Warrior Motorsports. We did this as a double points lobby, and this was, I believe, the first race of the night. I got pretty lucky with this one. But we got the Mazda race tomorrow. That should be pretty interesting. It's going to be at 1 o'clock, I think, is whenever it starts. I'll finally be able to be there. So you will see me in the round 4 of the Warrior Motorsports Mazda Cup. But let's go ahead and get into this race at Redbull Ring. So I am starting in P1, running the Warrior Motorsports livery that I've created not too long ago. Paper and Fire P2, Young Lewis Ham in P3, Curtu 4, Voza 5, Voza being another Warrior Motorsports League member, and then Sebs is also in the league. We have quite a bit of Warrior Motorsports drivers in this race, actually. But into the first corner, hopefully no chaos occurs, and I make it through just fine. I'm not sure about behind me. It looks like we had a car go spinning out back there just on the map. But most of the cars make it through pretty easy. And coming up into the second corner now, this is a very tight corner right here. You got to hit it just right and power through it. I almost go spinning off there. There's a couple of cars back there driving off the track. We got one off outside of the track limits. Looks like he's parked there now. Looks like a little bit of contact between those two. But down into the long right-hander here. Paper and Fire is right on my tail. Young Lewis Ham and Curtu are almost in a battle. It's really just me and Paper here. I'm trying to defend Paper from passing me. I drop down to third gear here and throttle out of that corner. Paper and Fire goes a little bit wide. Coming up to the last couple of corners here. Paper and Fire is right on my tail. He's got that draft and that slipstream. Can he overtake me into the last 2 corners here? It looks like I might lead the entire first lap here, all the way up to the start and finish line. Paper and Fire is still hot on my tail, trying to get that P1 position from me. And it is just a line of cars all the way down the front straightaway into the first corner again. I seem to have the line down pretty well right there. Paper and Fire gets a little bit of a run off of me though. And will he flick to the outside and get out of that slipstream for the overtake here? It looks like he's going to get into the inside here and try to take that inside line on me. He brakes a little bit early. I'm going to try to give him some space here. Both of us make it through the corner just fine. I have a little bit more of a run than Paper does. And I'm still in that P1 position. I'm able to defend it into that second corner. Coming up to turn 3. I brake a little bit early in here. I don't know why, but the Lamborghini does not like braking how I like it. But power through there. Paper and Fire still trying to track down me and overtake me for P1. The field seems a little bit spread out now. 1, 2, and 3 are all together. 4, 5, and 6 are all together. Young Lewis is trying to catch up to Paper and Fire here and try to get a P2 position. Paper's trying to track me down. It was a little bit wide there, almost off the track. Field's getting a little bit more spread out once more. 13 drivers, lap 2 out of 5 into the last corners here. Turns 6 and 7 into the final corner. I look like I almost overshoot it there. That could have been a track limit penalty, but I don't get it, and I drive a 130. Lewis setting the fastest lap, a 129.988 or 998. I turned a little bit early in there, but it looks like I had the line. Paper and Fire and Lewis following not far behind me. Lewis actually trying to get into that slipstream of Paper. Up into the second corner here. Hopefully I don't make any mistakes. Looks like I bounced off the curb a little bit, lose a little bit of traction. I kind of throttle out of it, and I'm still good to go. Yeah, I kept it straight. Paper and Fire is going to have a little bit of time gained on me now. He's going to be able to catch it just a little bit. Yeah, it looks like he's catching me up that straightaway. Down into corner 3. I have a better line through there. Go a little bit wide right there though. Into turns 4 and 5. Paper's gonna look for kind of a little bit wider of a corner than I did. I try to stick to that inside line. I'm running a 002 faster lap, which isn't very good. I'm trying to hit that 129 lap time. Paper gets a track limit penalty. Down into 6 and 7 now. Coming out of 7 right now. And I'm able to keep P1 4 laps consecutively. Or 3 laps consecutively. Starting lap 4 now. Paper's got that draft on me. He's going to look for the inside maybe. No, he's going to stay tucked behind me here. I'm going to brake a little bit later than he does. He's going to have a pretty good run through that corner. Or he actually might lose a little bit of time. He's got the slipstream though. Down the back here. Up into the second corner. I'm still leading the field. We're almost 3.5 laps in. I go a little bit wide, hit the curb there. I'm going to lose traction. Paper and Fire's right on my tail. He's going to pull out of the slipstream now. Try to get me for the overtake. And he gets it going down the straightaway. Who's going to be last on the brakes? I brake a little bit early there. It looks like Paper might go wide though. Yeah, Paper goes a little wide. I almost lose it. Same thing with Lewis. And I am hot on Paper's trail. I shouldn't really have to fight for position here. He's going to have to serve that penalty. So I'm probably going to stay tucked behind him for a little bit longer until he serves that. Go a little bit wide there. I didn't quite make the apex there. And I'm right on Paper, so whenever he serves his penalty, I should be able to overtake him. He serves his 0.5 second penalty, and I retake P1 from him. Lewis now in the fight in P2. Paper's going to try to catch up to Lewis. One of our newer members for the league, Lacrosse, is in P4. I'm not sure what position he started in. But coming up the front straightaway now, I am leading once more on the final lap. Lacrosse there trying to catch up and get in the fight here. Paper, Young, Lewis, and me are 3, 2, and 1. Holy crap, I'm not able to talk. 3, 2, and 1 right there. I'm pulling away from Lewis just a little bit. Paper and Fire trying to catch up to Lewis and overtake him for that P2 position. And then he'll be in the fight for the lead again. Lacrosse catching up quite significantly there. He does gain a lot of time coming up that straightaway. We got someone parked on the last straightaway before the front there. Too wide going down this straightaway now into turn 3. Lewis is going to have the outside line. I'm going to have the inside. Just trying to defend that podium or that P1 position from him. Paper and Lewis. Lewis defending Paper now. I'm going to have a little bit of a better lead here now that they're going to try to battle each other. Lewis is going to hopefully go for the defend on that P2 position. We got a driver driving backwards on the track. I'm pretty sure he got a race ban after that. Lewis is hot on my tail. Paper not too far behind, and Lacrosse finally getting caught up to the fight. But it might be too late coming out of corner 7 now. I have led almost 5 complete laps, and I drive it all the way home to the finish line for a P1 position. Lewis and 2, Paper and Fire 3, Lacrosse and 4, Leviathan is going to finish in P5. Kurtu and Scholar are both going to serve penalties, and they stay the same position. And then Ed is going to finish in P8. Going down to the back of the field now. E55 overtakes. Okay, so E55 finishes P9. Voza P10. Sebs is going to come in P11. Katusa P8. And Bajonk Racing was driving backwards on the track, and he's going to finish in dead last.